Diane in Denmark here, and we made it through the weekend. Hopefully you carried on with your routines at the weekend, you know, your morning, evening routine. And it's Monday morning here in kind of dull Copenhagen. Anyway, I'm always excited on a Monday morning because we are moving on to a new Flylady Zone. We're in the second week of the month, which means Zone 2 and 2. And I'm going to be doing a spot of detail cleaning in here. Now, let's get a few things straight. Do not do any detail cleaning unless you've got your morning routine done or your evening routine done. The whole point of the morning and evening routine is it's a little routine to keep things ticking over. As part of my evening routine, you'll see it, you know, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me posting my shiny sink picture. When we rise from dinner, you know, the table here, we put everything in the dishwasher or wash it up by hand, and I clear the counters. You know, I use my I've got a bit of spray, sometimes it's just a damp cloth, and I clear everything off so that when we come back into this room in the morning, everything is ready to go. So if you're just doing your morning routine and your evening routine, already you're starting from a really good spot. So don't hop over the morning routine, the evening routine. Just be consistent with those, and the rest will follow. And also, I wanted to. I've already started without. Yeah, I've got the coffee machine going and the kettle, and I'm descaling it. There were a couple of questions this week about the weekly home blessing hour. Now, I know a lot of you use the videos that I've made to do your weekly home blessing hour. And a couple of you said, oh, but aren't we meant, I think it was on the dusting video, oh, but aren't we meant to be dusting the whole house? No. The weekly home blessing hour, there's a clue in the name, should only be taking you around an hour. We are not cleaning the whole house. We're just cleaning the high traffic areas of the house. And of course that will depend on, you know, your family and how you live and what size of house you have. But our main traffic areas are here in the kitchen, the hall, and the living room and the guest bathroom. Those are my main high traffic areas, the ones that we're using all the time. So that's where I spend the majority of my time in the weekly home blessing hour. And then when we're working the zones, we get to do the detail cleaning. So don't bother about detail cleaning unless you've got your morning and evening routines down pat and your weekly home blessing hour. Because once those are down pat, the rest is really simple. And as I said, I clear the kitchen every night once we've finished dinner. The kids help put stuff away. So when we come down in the morning, you know, the counters are empty, and it's really easy to cook or to wash something up or to start dinner. So do yourself a favour and just make sure that you're keeping up with your routines. Remember, Flylady routines, that's always what we do first. Anyway, my morning routine is done. I've been down for a wee swim in the sea. It was a bit nippy today with Vibeke and Helena. So if I'm looking a bit windswept with my hair, you know what it is. Anyway, let's go on now. I've been talking. Let's go on with some detail cleaning in here in the kitchen. I've got my control journal, and that's where I keep my lists. You can go to flylady.net and look at the missions, you know, pick a couple of missions. And as I say to you, I always go for like start the timer, I go for one session of 15 minutes where I'm focused on doing things in this area, in the zone. And then often, you know, if I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, you know, I just open a drawer, like a spice drawer here, and I can just give it a wee wipe out, see if there's anything that has expired. So you don't have to be spending 15 minutes in here every day. You know, just use a few minutes here and there and it'll all add up. Anyway, I've got the timer running. I'll tell you what I've done so far, because I often mention this in the kitchen videos. I de-chalk the coffee machine, the bun, and the kettle, and my dishwasher. Now you can use it, you know, vinegar or some product that you have. I use citric acid. It's not harmful, it's a natural chemical. And I do that because I really don't like the smell of warm vinegar. So I've already started, because I thought I would get that done. And I've run the dishwasher with my citric acid, so that's done. And the other things that I want to do today, oh yeah, I really don't have much to declutter in my house anymore. You know, I've been doing Flylady for so long. But I was just about to put away this morning's laundry, and I've put away the clothes, and this is the laundry that goes in here. Tea towels and hand towels. So I thought I would just have when I'm putting these away, I'm just going to have a quick look and see if there's anything there. So let me move you down and let's get going. Okay, here we go. This is the oven, and underneath I keep my dish towels, and the other things that I can keep in here are like my Instant Pot manuals, and also for the stove in case we've got any guests using it that don't know how to use it. And I tell you what, my, what do you call them? My oven gloves, they're going to go in the wash. I'm just going to throw those in the corner. They're just going to go in the wash. I keep some extra old rags here. These are ones that I normally use, you know, for wiping around the sink. And then they go in the washing machine, and they get used a couple of times. And then after that, they're good just for rags. And I'm going to also remember to go next door and get some more candles for here, because we're now into autumn season and we're turning up hygge to the max. If you don't know what hygge is, I've got a whole playlist about Danish hygge, but basically we're just making everything nice, everyday things nice and cozy. Okay, and in here I've just got a few extra serviettes, just random ones for putting in packed lunch boxes. Okay, so and these, I'll just tell you while we're here, many of you asked what Vibeke was knitting when we were on the train to Malmö in Sweden last week. She knits a lot of dishcloths. And you see that? These are ones that she knitted for me, and I got them for my Christmas. Hold on, just show you. Oh my goodness, she's got the patience of a saint. I do not knit, and I sew, I use my sewing machine, but knitting and crochet, that is not me. Anyway, those are definite keepers. Let me see. And we're off to Japan at the end of this week, so I'm not going to be making... well, I've actually got a couple of things up my sleeve for the end of the week when I'm away, so you're not missing me too much. Okay, and these ones are all right. When I go to Japan, I'll buy myself a new dishcloth. A new tea towel. See, got ones from Paris. This one was from Greece. Let me see. Okay, and I think those are all right actually. Yeah, there's none. Yeah, they're all okay at the moment. And I keep about, you see, I've got about 5 or 6 tea towels and about 5 or 6 hand towels, and that is enough. And when I can't get them into this drawer, I know I've got to declutter some, but that's looking all right. Okay, so let's, hold on. Right, I've thought of a couple of other things I can get washed while we're in this area. I'm going to take out the vents from the extractor fan. Those are just going to go straight in the dishwasher. That's a good job to do when we're in here once a month. Right, this can go in. And the other thing that I'm going to wash is my little sink caddy. You've seen this 100 times before. And the sink caddy just opens up like that, and give it a quick scrub. And that can go in the dishwasher as well. Alright, okay. And then I want to do the ceilings first with my feather duster and a stick. Remember, I always go around the room clockwise. I'm going to do the tops. As I said to you, we have had a lot of spiders at the moment. I'm not quite sure why. I don't know if it's because we had that really fantastic summer. There we are. Ooh, all the way up here. There we go. There we go. done with that. And I'm not going to use this on the skirting boards, on the baseboards in here. I'm just going to take a cloth and I'll just wet it a bit. Let's see, I've got a cloth. And I don't even really need my cleaning caddy when I'm cleaning in this area, because I've got a little cleaning spray that when we've finished eating it, sorry, that was a feather duster falling down. When we've finished eating dinner, I just give the countertops a quick spray down with this cleaning stuff. It's environmentally friendly, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I'm just going to use a wee drop of that and go around the baseboards. And once again, I'll do it clockwise. And I'm not going to be moving the camera and stuff. The main idea is that you get up with me, get off your bahookie and do a wee bit of work with me. Right, I'm starting around the back. And our baseboards in this room, or skirting boards, they're actually made of tile. It's the same tile as on the floor that they have cut. So I'm just doing those. And remember, if you've got small kids or somebody very small in the house, this is a great job to get them to do. It's down at their height. Right. And this is a job, it doesn't take very long, but it makes a big difference. It really looks nice when you've done the baseboards. Right, I'm coming round. Here we are. Oh, and I'm just cleaning the light switches as well. Remember, do not go spraying anything onto light switches, just a damp cloth. You don't want to, set the place on fire. Right, round this way. And if you see any marks on the walls when you're going round, get those too. Turn my cloth round. Almost on the home stretch. There. Okay. And we don't have any baseboards down here because we have cupboards, drawers right down in the bottom. I can maybe quickly show you those. Right, so these are our drawers, and as you can see, we just kind of pull them out, and we've got cutlery, and then we've got all our crockery, and that's basically all we have. And then I have the fancy stuff next door for when we've got guests. But I've stopped keeping so much crockery. It's really, I mean, how many people are eating here every day? That's that, and then I have, oven dishes down there, and let me just take you down a bit further. Okay, and down at the very bottom, that's where I keep things like packed lunch paper, elastic bands, but there's really nothing to tidy out. Oh, hold on, you're gonna all squint. There we go, hold on. And then, next one is odds and ends drawer, scissors, matches, and this one is mugs and glasses. And then I have various things for baking, bowls, extra snack bowls, and something that we love in the winter because we have a big old house and the heating is not fantastic in this house. Water bottles. I like to keep them in here because it makes sense, and we used to keep them in the bedrooms, but then we'd have to bring it down from the bedroom. So here they're just filled up with water, boil water in the kettle, and then the next day they come down here and they live in here. So anyway, nothing to be decluttered in there. And as I say, if I find something, if I open a drawer and there's something to go, and this is where we keep our sweets, crisps and biscuits. So actually not much in the next one. Well, It's obvious. Anyway, let me do a bit more cleaning, though I know you all want to see what was in our cupboards. Right, next thing up are the windows, the inside of the windows. Remember, a quick scoosh, microfiber cloth. I like my Flylady purple rags, or one of the silver rags. Doesn't really make any difference. And just a quick scoosh. There we are. Should probably have moved the plants, but anyway, it's all environmentally friendly. There we are, that's that one done. It's always nice to be able to see out the window. And I'm just going to turn around the cloth. There we go. And damp it a bit and do the windowsill. I don't want to use any product because this is also a form of, what do you call it, tile marble. It's going to go on the table for tonight. There. Oh, and you can see when I unload the dishwasher in the morning, I set the table for dinner, and I've only set it for 3 tonight because I'm out to my Swedish evening class. So I'll take a sandwich to eat with me during the break, but I'll be making dinner for the family. And hold on, that's the good thing about menu planning, because you know I'm post-menopausal, so my brain goes, but I made my menu plan last week, but then I just need to refer to my diary. We are having, or the family are having, oxycle y fil tonight, which is the first dish that my husband ever cooked for me, beef in a bowl. And if you want to see the recipe for that and the how-to, I've got that on my recipes playlist. Anyway, right, I'm going to hop up here and I'm going to clean the window. I'm not going to film it because I had some weird comments about my bottom in a video. So let me just stop it while I hop up here and do this window. You carry on. Okay, I've jumped down again. Let's put my things back. We Flylady doll. And I did the same thing, just a quick scoosh, and then the other side to do the top here. Remember, don't ever go using any kind of vinegar on marble. You know, keep all acids away from it. Right, okay, and I'll just do the door, and also we've got a mirror on the end of the fridge. Right, here we go again. Scoosh. And I'll just take this opportunity while I'm doing this to say that over the weekend I put out a video about the Flyladies and cruising through the holidays, and I showed you what is in the Flyladies holiday control journal. So if you haven't done it yet, because the missions will be starting next Monday, go and check. And as I said, I put out a video in it, and it walks you through what is in the Flylady holiday control journal. And if you think it's too early, just you wait, because before you know it, Christmas and Thanksgiving and everything will be upon us, and you will be stressing out. The whole point of doing it with the Flylady way is that we can just enjoy the planning and enjoy the event when we get to it. Oh, and hold on, I'm just going to do the mirror over here, but I can keep talking to you. Scoosh. Pour les francophones, okay, for the French-speaking ladies, je vous conseille vivement le groupe Facebook Flylady pour les francophones avec l'accord de Marla Sillet. Marla Sillet, c'est le vrai nom du Flylady. Là, il y a deux dames, Scarlett et Sophie, qui gèrent le groupe, et elles courent toutes les missions croisières pour les fêtes. Alors, allez-y, n'hésitez pas, je vous conseille vivement le groupe. Okay, that was it for the French-speaking ladies who want to do the cruising through the holidays, because the French Flylady group do a fantastic job every year, and everything's translated into French. Like my little sign here. So anyway, let me just check my list and see how we're getting on. A couple of you had also asked about spices. I don't know why everybody is into spices right now. Hold on, let me just pop that back. And asking how I store my spices. Well, we actually have a special spice holder which was part of this kitchen. So basically I just have them alphabetically in Danish, and what I do is when I'm in, as I said, you know, I don't spend 15 minutes every day in the zone, but when we're in the kitchen zone, and as I said, you know, making a cup of tea or waiting for the soup to come to the boil, I'll just have a quick check and check the dates. And oh, do they need refilling? Is there something that I need to add to my errand list, my grocery list? So the main thing is don't go buying a whole load of spices that you're not using. I stick to the main things like oregano, and I've got coriander, ginger, cardamom, because we lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that we make quite a lot of curries, a lot of Indian style food. So I don't go buying weird spices that I'm only going to be using for one dish. You know, when I was younger, I would be buying all the spices, and then you know what happens? They kind of sit in the drawer, don't get used, they turn to dust, and you've wasted your money. So that's how our spices are organised. Anyway, I'm going to stop the video here because I've been going for quite a long time today. What have I done? Let me see. I've descaled the kettle, the coffee maker and the dishwasher. I've cleaned the windows and the mirror in this room. I've also done the ceilings, and I've wiped down the skirting boards. I've put in the fan extractor vents. Those are going in the dishwasher along with my little sink caddy. I've got my oven gloves ready to go in the wash. There was nothing to declutter of tea towels. I'm good with that at the moment. But I know what I'm going to do next is when I finish making this video and when I upload it, I'm going to give a really good hoover in this area, and I'm also going to hoover just in the corners of the drawers that you saw me pulling out. I don't know if you can see them. That you saw me pulling out here, because quite often wee bits of fluff get in there. So that is me basically done for today, and tomorrow my task is going to be to wipe down the fronts of the cabinets. But as I say, you know, I've just got my little spray and a cloth, you know, the Flylady cloths, and it takes me anywhere between 7 and 8 minutes, and that's basically me done in here. But anyway, just do what you can. The main thing is that you get off your boohookie, set your timer and do 5 minutes, okay? Don't worry about doing 15 minutes in here every day, and keep going with those routines. Anyway, a wee rah for those of you who have jumped in with me and done something. All I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish sugar be with you, and I shall see you tomorrow. Okay, bye for now.